All right, good morning, everyone. We're going to try this again. So, this is about the third time I've started to record an episode for you guys this morning. It is a rainy Saturday morning here in South Carolina, and I've been having some issues this morning. So, hopefully, this is running smooth and not choppy. I'm going to do my best to try to produce this episode in good quality. If it's running choppy, I'm not sure why, because I've checked everything. Nothing else is running in the background. Um, Other things were just working, but I was having a problem because I didn't have the mic on. But it seemed to be okay a few minutes ago. I just restarted the computer, checked some things. I should be all right. So with that, let's get started. Update 1.23 has released. And I made some notes of things that I found interesting. There's a lot of tweaks and fixes in there, which I think are good improvements. But the few things that I made notes on that I wanted to check on and just I thought were interesting were the rare fur variations for bison and moose in Aurora Shores. I know they've added some rare fur variations on some animals in some of the other maps. So that's pretty cool. There's a note on there, Aurora Shores achievements. I'm not quite sure what that means. I know there's objectives. I don't know what the achievements are. I don't know if they're interchanging achievements with objectives. Um, but not sure what they're referring to there. Fast travel to parking lots is now discoverable. And so if you go to the map here, you'll see this has a P, so there's a parking lot there. Um, let's see. Let's remove all these. I made a note here earlier when I was trying to record that I saw this question mark here, and I'm not quite sure what that means. So, oh, there's another question mark here. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the Aurora Shore achievements or not. What those question marks are, those were not on my map before this update. So we'll check that out. But yeah, you can see there's a parking lot at this campsite, so the parking lots are discoverable now on the map. Oh, here's another question mark. So I've got several question marks on the map that were not there before, and I'm wondering if that has anything to do with the Aurora Shore achievements. We'll check that out. So that's nice. We can fast travel to parking lots. Life cycle changes for big game and for predators. So I noticed that the Kodiak bear in particular used to drink at 9, and if we go in the encyclopedia now and look at the Kodiak bear, for example, I believe that's been changed to drinking at 7. Yeah, so the Kodiak bear, that life cycle has changed. Excuse me, that his life cycle has changed. So they've done that. Animal sounds from longer distances. That's a definite. I've seen that, and I like that. And we'll go ahead and see if we can demonstrate that in this video. But I like it because there's so many times when you're hunting that you're even if you're moving slowly, or crawl walking or crouch walking, and all of a sudden you didn't even realize animals were there, and you've spooked them and they run off. So now, if you can hear them from a longer distances, they're there, and you can prepare, to hunt them. So that's pretty good. I like that, and we'll like I said, we'll try and demonstrate that. Time of day not pausing when you go in the menu. I like that one as well because there's a lot of times life gets in the way when you're playing a game and you got to pause the game and go off and do something that needs to get done and come back. And sometimes you're hunting an animal, or you've spotted an animal and they're there, and then you got to pause, and then you pause the game to go off and do something, and you come back and the game has moved on, that animal's gone. So it's nice to be able to pause it and come back and and you know, you're continuing right where you left off. It's the same time of day. So, um, for me, that's another good one. I like that. Uh, I haven't tried it yet to verify that it works properly, but we'll go ahead and do that. And also, they have taxidermy stands now in these owners' properties. So if we go in and look in this cabin now, you'll see there's a couple of taxidermy stands there, and couple of more over here. So that's nice. More areas to taxidermy. When last we were on Aurora Shores, we were hunting Kodiak bear, and I came across a 4-star mature, and so I was going to see if he has become a 5-star. Wonder if that's him out there. Look at that. He's still a 4-star. How convenient was that? So, alright, so he's still a 4-star. I don't know about you guys, but I am finding that I am not seeing any 5 stars. I've seen some 4 stars, for example, this bear. I might have seen a 5-star badger at one point, maybe a 5-star red fox. But I have been hunting this game for I've got, I don't know, 275 hours on this game since I've been playing, and I have been shooting mature, low fitness males in every herd that I mean, you know, you can go back and look at look at all my kills in the log, countless, and I thought the objective was to cull out the 1 and 2-star mature males to try and improve the quality of the herd, and you know, you would get 5 stars, you know, 4 and 5 stars from there as as you improve the quality of the herd, and you know, take out the low fitness males. You would start to see more high fitness males, and I am not finding that. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but that's been something that I've been trying to do, and I am not seeing any 5 stars, let alone the rare fur variations. So you know, leave a comment if I'm misunderstanding how this thing is supposed to work, as far as you know, culling the herds, improving the herds, herd management they call it. That's right, herd management. So you know, if I'm misunderstanding the concept of herd management, correct me. I'd appreciate it, but that's been my understanding, that the objective is to take out the low fitness males from the herd, and that herd will improve, and you will start to see 4 and 5 stars, and not the case in my experience. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. So all right, so I have checked on that bear. He's still a 4-star. I'm going to let him continue to hopefully grow, and maybe he'll mature into a 5-star. We'll come back and check on him. In the meantime, so I wanted to see if I could figure out what this question mark was, and if that has anything to do with the achievements. Got one here, we've got one there. So let's go over here. I noticed this sign. I don't know if this sign was here before. Maybe it was and I just hadn't noticed it, but it's showing that the parking lot is 1 minute that way if I want to walk. But where is that question mark? So that question mark is right in that direction. Let me get rid 68 yards. Get rid of some of these other question marks. Just do this. Remove them all, and let's drop one there. So that should be the only one there, yeah. Everything else is gone. Okay, so if I walk in this direction, I should find this question mark and see what it is. I don't see anything that looks discoverable over here. At this point, I think I would have walked right through the question mark. Yep. So, I'm not sure what that question mark is supposed to represent, but I don't see anything here that's discoverable. Okay. Interesting. And it doesn't look like there's anything else. Maybe you got to discover that parking lot sign? Maybe you walk up to it and inspect it? See? No? Look at that, the black bear from 300 yards away. I like that. Like I said, I know he's there now. So if I wanted to hunt him, I have the opportunity to do that. So that's fantastic. There's the parking lot. That's 1 minute away. Now that I got the hunter sense on, let's see if anything is discoverable. Is it this need zone? Do they put question marks for need zones now? No, that's one that I knew of. Okay, so with the hunter sense on... Oh, there's another need zone. Over here. Again, I do not see anything discoverable. Oh, another need zone that I was aware of. Okay. So, I don't know what that question mark means. Let's see if we go to one of the ones that was out here. So let's go over here and we'll walk down to this one. Put the hunter sense on, just so in case I need that to discover it. There's a parking lot there. Wonder if that question mark has to do with discovering the parking lots? I didn't go to that parking lot on the other map. I think they used the word discoverable parking lot. Or is it that hunting stand? Alright, well let's go down there and see. One star mature. One star young. He looks young. Let's see what he was. But again, nothing with many stars there. Got wood bison out in that direction. So yeah, so got plenty of money, and I don't have a lot of animals taxidermied because I don't see anything, you know, any 5 stars. I wanna save the taxidermy stands for 5-star animals, and I don't see any on the map. Kind of frustrating. I see other content creators putting up 5-star animals. But there we are, new discovery, parking lot. Interesting. So that should have taken off the question mark. It did. And now the parking lot is shown on the map. Huh. Okay. Oh, and I can fast travel to the actual parking lot. Get a vehicle. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that explains that question mark. So I must have had to go to that other parking lot and discover it. Look at that mountain goat from 320 yards away. So yeah, I like that, discovering animals from a longer distance. If I wanted to go hunt that mountain goat, that'd be great. Just get out there and hunt them rather than stumble across them, spook them, and then they run forever. And yeah, this is nice. That was definitely a good addition to the game. Caribou out there. Saw, running away. 1 star. There's a 3-star. Alright, so let me go to that other parking lot then. Let's go back over, where was it? It was over here where that question mark was. Let's go back over here and walk down to the parking lot, see if we discover it. And if that takes care of that question mark. So that must be what the question marks mean. So far we have a sample size of 1. Let's see if we get 2. I'm spooking something over here. Another 1 star. Oh, what do we got here? Wild ducks. I don't see anything with more than 2 stars. So that is frustrating. Alright, so this parking lot here did not pop up as discoverable. I didn't get... I have to inspect it. E-interact. I can call a vehicle. The question mark is still there. That question mark is not near this parking lot. So maybe there's something else? A 1-star mature. See, I am making my point. We are not seeing anything. I have been, like I said, 270 hours in this game, something like that. I've been shooting 1-star and 2-star matures like crazy. And the herds aren't improving. So if somebody can please make a comment and explain herd management to me, because I'm missing something here, that'd be great. So there's a question mark here. So let's go to this parking lot, and we'll take our vehicle over to that question mark. Here we go. It is another parking lot. That's interesting. Parking lots seem to be pretty close together. So, Okay. And that question mark appears to be gone. Any others? But that question mark is still there. So that must be a 1.23 glitch? I don't know. I can fast travel to that parking lot. I can go to these campsites that have a parking lot. Go to the lodge that has a parking lot. And just a parking lot. Okay. So what is that question mark there? Because the parking lot's there. Don't know. Not sure what the deal is there. Oh, here's another. Didn't see this one before. But here's another. So I wonder if that's a parking lot. It's interesting because I've been that way before. Maybe I knew the parking lot was there, but it wasn't discoverable on the map. I don't see any more question marks. All right, so let's go here, and we'll run down to that other question mark, and we'll just see if that is a parking lot. It'd be nice if they added parking lots to the other maps. There is a parking lot on Nez Perce, if I recall. Yep, there's a parking lot there. So that must be, so let's run down there and discover it. And then we'll go over to Nez Perce and see if the parking lot on Nez Perce is that other parking lot is discoverable. And the parking lot I'm thinking about is in the opening of the game. You get an opportunity to go to an echo lookout, and you head down from the lodge, and I believe right along the water there at the base of the rock where the echo point is, you park in a parking lot and then take the trail up to the echo point. Yep. Okay. So that's cool. And now it's on the map. All right. So I still don't know what Aurora Shore achievements are, and I don't know what this question mark is. So if anybody has any ideas, leave it in the comments, and we'll explore it a little further and maybe learn it together. In the meantime, let's go to Nez Perce and see if select territory. Let's see if that parking lot is discoverable on Nez Perce, or if it only applies to parking lots on Aurora Shores. Okay, so they did note that there's a parking lot there. And there's the echo point. I don't see a question mark here. But I see parking. Parking, so only the lodges have parking. None of the campsites have parking, so it doesn't appear that they added any parking onto this map. But there's the echo point. I believe there's a parking lot right down there, if I recall. So let's go to the lodge, and we'll get our vehicle and head over there. You know, the point I'm talking about, we might be able to see it from here with the binoculars. I think right there, right? The echo point's up here. Maybe it's not an official parking lot. You know, I'm looking at that. I don't see a parking sign there. But I'm looking at the fence. But we'll check it out just to close the loop on that discussion. Whoa! Nice, that was fun. Sorry guys, didn't mean to scare you. Coming through. Whoa! Alright. See if there's any 5 stars in this group. Where'd they go? Too fast. You guys are too fast for me. Oh, gotta put on the hunter sense. Where'd you go? 2-star mature. Ah, a 4-star. Nice. Okay. Maybe they're starting to improve. Maybe it just takes a lot more time in the game. I don't know. But that is the first time I've seen a 4-star, I think. A 4-star mature deer. Okay, so we are here. There's no parking sign. I didn't think so because I didn't see it from a distance. And so this is not an official parking lot that is discoverable. So that closes that part of the loop. So, let's see. Anything else? Animals with incorrect fitness responding to calls. So that, you know, I'll test in a video where I'm actually going to do a little bit of hunting. And we'll see what we find there. I haven't run into a situation where I've used a low fitness call and had a high fitness animal come, or vice versa. So I haven't experienced that. I have had instances where I knew that I was within calling range of a herd and used both high fitness and low fitness calls and got no response. So I don't know if that fix, that animals with incorrect fitness, is going to correct no response, but we'll see. So we'll do some testing with calls in a future episode. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys for watching. And so the open questions for me are: what are Aurora Shore's achievements? And what is that mysterious question mark by that campsite? If you guys have any answers to that, you can leave them in the comments. It's certainly appreciated. I appreciate your watching, appreciate your subscription, and any likes that you leave. And you guys have a great day. Enjoy your Memorial Weekend. I hope you have better weather than we're having here in South Carolina. And we will see you next time. Take care.